Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So I'm really excited. As you know, I've got my new GVM light set up, right? And I've been using it for real estate photography and making videos and making these YouTube videos and doing things with my bands and with my own musical projects that I do on my own. So it's just really helped. I have a filmmaking background, but back in those days what you'd do is if you got a movie together and you actually could get it produced, you would rent grip trucks, you know, and so I only owned one lighting kit, and it was really expensive, and it was just a fill light kit. It was called a Dado light kit, and it was like $5,000. So this whole rig cost me $350, and it's really useful, really helpful. The one thing I noticed that really sucked about it was using the plugins. So you have these cables, right? You plug it into the back, so you got no power, right? And I'm going to plug it in. And here you go. That's great. You know, it comes with the kit. They give you 3 adapters. Comes with a really long, you know, extension cable, and this is pretty long, and it works fine. But man, oh man, is it a pain. Like if you're on a shoot and you've got all these plugged in, and say you go to a location, you're going to take some photos or do a video shoot. If you have one good spot that you're going to leave it in all day, that's one thing. But if you're moving the lights around, or if you don't know the location and maybe there's not too many outlets available, this really becomes annoying, especially if you have to move the lights around for the shoot a lot. So after a couple of shoots, I realized, man, I've got to get battery power. So I went on eBay and noticed that GVM, that's who I bought the lights from, the GVM company, directly from eBay, that company, they sent me the lights. Well, I noticed they had batteries too, because these run on the Sony FA series, which are quite expensive batteries, and I don't know if they even make them anymore. But I've noticed that when it's Sony branded, it's quite expensive. GVM had a special deal. They had 3 of these babies. I'll show you what comes in the packaging. So you get a box here, and you get 2 chargers. So you get two actual plug-in chargers. Let me just show you how nice these things are. So here's the box. The box comes with the batteries. And you got the batteries here. So here's the batteries inside. And then here you've got your charger. And so the batteries go in the charger, this little thing flips out, and you plug it in. And the quality, you know, I've gotten Asian chargers before, you know, online, just for batteries, 9-volt battery chargers, and those big tall batteries, you know, the can batteries that go on flashlights, I've had those. And they're usually like really poorly made, they're cheap. And then I was thinking about like the Lumix camera, the camera that's running this video right now. Lumix, their chargers and their batteries, there's a certain quality feel you get to it. This is Panasonic. And you don't get that usually from the ones that you get on eBay, the cheap Asian ones. And these might be Asian as well, but they're just well made in a good factory as opposed to like the cheapest thing possible. Nothing against Asian made stuff. Asian made stuff is amazing and Asian people are incredible. It's just, you know, these cheap factories where they're running at really low operating, you know, making things as cheaply as possible with cheap plastic and all that kind of thing. But these actually seem decent quality, and man oh man does it liberate the lights. So obviously you plug them in here and you can charge them. But let me just show you how these babies work. So I'm going to unplug this, and look, you can now get rid of this freaking cable. And I'm going to do a video on these lights because man, I really like them. And you know, for the money, they're just ridiculously good. So look at all this cabling. It allows you to free up and just get that out of the way, free your life up. Take the battery, let me just turn it around and show you. Here's our battery compartment on the back. And so what I do is just look for the metal post thing. There's like these metal posts, and you look for the metal here, and there's like a little hole. And then they just kind of snap into place like that, boom. And now they'll go into your little folding kit too. You don't have to worry about having a separate place to put them. You can just leave them installed. And if you're not using them, you just plug in, and what happens is if you're using plug, you switch to the right. The middle is kind of a neutral spot, and then when you have the batteries on, you switch it this direction, and boom, you got battery power. No more adapter. Look, you got a freestanding light that you no longer have to have tethered to an annoying power adapter, even though those are nice switch mode power supplies. I think a battery is way more pro, way more usable, way more convenient. Rockin' good news. See you next time. GVM, good stuff.